Is it too late to become a cabin crew, or am I too old to fly? These are some of the many questions being asked to us on our Facebook page or on our any of our social media accounts. And we are here to answer that question about, is it too late to become a cabin crew? But before we answer that question, we'd like to say thank you to Mad Marks. Thank you, Aaron. For good food, good ice cream, please do come by Mad Marks. They are located at Glorieta 3 in Makati. They have one branch at BGC Central, BGC Stopover, Pioneer, Robinson's Galleria, and yeah, I think that's it. And I think UP Town will confirm that, yeah. So please do come by Mad Marks. You're gonna love their ice cream, all right? So let's get the show started. So going back to our question, is it too late to become a cabin crew? And we're happy to have a Philippine Airlines flight steward to answer that question and to give you more information on that topic. We have no less than Ken Ortega from Philippine Airlines. Ken, welcome to the show, and thank you for being here, of course. And si Ken kasi, he has an article in our website on flyhighmanila.com. The title of his article is it too late to fly? Or I think it's too late to be a cabin crew, something like that. Kasi, yun, Ken, there's some people, they take it na akala mo karera to eh. Na kung mauna yung isa, pag mauna yung isa, they feel bad. Na, uy, napag-iwanan ako. Yes. Na, you know what, I feel that it's totally not true. So, yeah. Now, Ken, how long have you been with Philippine Airlines and how's everything so far?
Well, I started with Philippine Airlines 2012. I was first batch for 2012, so I've been flying for 7 years now. Everything so far has been great. From starting as a domestic cabin crew first, I worked for domestic 2 years.
Yes.
And then full domestic for 2 years. Then afterwards, combined domestic and international for up to 7 years. To today, and everything has been good. The experience was really great, especially the fact that you get to travel to different countries, be exploring my dream destinations like London and Canada. Being there was really surreal, especially when it was my first time to arrive in London. When I saw the Big Ben, when I saw the bridge, I was really teary-eyed. And yes, I can really say that the experience has been great, and I don't see myself moving out of the company soon or moving out of my line of work.
Your line of work.
Yes. But everything has been really good.
Correct. And it's nice to know that, you know, you're loving every moment of it, I would say. But I believe that, you know, I mean, before you got in, it wasn't smooth sailing, right?
Yes.
It wasn't smooth sailing. So could you share us your story of your cabin crew journey?
Well, actually, I graduated BS Nursing at the University of Santo Tomas. Prior to graduation, that was the time, 2011, there was a surplus of nurses in our country. So getting a job as a nurse was really difficult.
Yes.
So my parents suggested, how about you try this? How about you try to become a flight attendant? My friends told me that it's really good, you get to travel and so and so. So that's what really got into my mind. Parang, I think I can do this. So even before I took up the board exam, I started researching about the interview process, and I submitted my resume. But that was after graduation.
Yeah.
So when the first time, actually I tried applying for the position 3 times.
Okay.
The first time I applied, I was really nervous. really nervous.
Of course.
I really didn't know what to expect. So we were held into a room, around 25 persons who was aspiring cabin crew. And then each one of us would stand up and go in front and say a little something about ourselves, which I said that this was my dream job and I'm a nursing graduate. Then afterwards, you come forward to a set of panel and they check you from the front and both sides. And also they would ask you to raise your long sleeve polo to check your arms if there's any scars or tattoo or whatever. Then after I introduced myself, I knew I wasn't going to get in, but I was still hopeful because I wanted it. But I knew, the way I introduced myself, I wasn't confident. I was really stuttering. So, yes, the first time, sadly, I didn't make it.
Yeah.
But I got a feedback during that time that my, what they call this, siko?
Yeah, your
Yes.
elbow.
My elbow.
Yeah, your elbow.
I think it needed some improvement because medyo dark daw. Based from what the interviewer has said. And then, the second time, I felt I was ready.
Yeah.
Really ready. Sabi ko, I know what to expect. I will go in front. I will say this. Then I will come forward to the panelist. Because on the second time around, you know what to expect. So you can prepare more.
This is impact, right?
The impact interview, yes.
Yung first impact ka rin nadali.
Yes.
Sa impact,
the first
right?
one, yes, the impact interview, I didn't make it. I was really stuttering. I was really nervous. I think I got into my head because I wanted it so much. I got into my head and then I wasn't able to perform well. The second time, I know what to expect. I'm ready this time. So the second time, I thought I was really assured in because when I introduced myself, it was with confidence and everything. And I still didn't get in. So I really didn't know what they were looking for. I was really, at the second time, I was really, really down because the first one, I accepted that my performance wasn't good. Yes, but the second time, I knew I was so prepared with what I said. I think it was around 10 times better than the first time and I still didn't get in. So I was a bit disheartened with what happened. Sabi ko, baka hindi to para sa akin. And then, I decided to try for a third time, for a last time. The third time, I just came in because I wanted to try for the last time. If I don't get in, this is it for me. So for the third time, I just said the usual spiel. I graduated from UST nursing. I really want this job because it's my dream job. I think I'm really fit for it. I was
What was the question? Tell me more about yourself.
yes. Please tell us something about yourself. It was like a 1 to 2 minute introduction.
Yeah.
Everyone would do it in front, with everyone watching you. And the others, what they call this, the other applicants would say that I'm from Qatar Airways, I'm 27 years old, I have this experience, blah, 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 ganun. And then, it's up to you what you want to say. So, with my third time, I just told them that I'm a nursing graduate, just recently passed the board exam, but I'm choosing this line because this is where I want to be, and it's my dream job. Something to those lines. Then the third time, I was really surprised. I finally passed. Yes, I finally passed, and maybe because it's also with what I was wearing. Because at the second time, I was advised that they didn't like what I was wearing. So the second time they said they didn't like what I was wearing. The first time that my elbow was dark. So the third time I was wearing something that they suggested. And then I think what I did was I didn't get into my head. It's just
naturally, just flowed out naturally, and
it just flowed out naturally, and then I got in. So I was really happy, and it went really great from there. From the medical to the final interview to the exam, everything went smoothly, and then here I am today, 7 years, and I'm still happy with where I am.
So what are some of the values you learned along the process, along this process of your 3 tries and then training until you finally got your wing?
I think one of the values that I learned during the interview process is perseverance. I think when you work hard or you want something, you don't give up. And I think having a good how do you say this? People who support you, because my parents were really supporting me even when I failed the first time or the second time. They kept on saying na kaya mo yan, makakapasa ka. And even my friends, they told me, sige, tuloy mo lang yan, kung yan talaga yung gusto mo. Having a really good support system and having the perseverance to go and get what you really want, I think that's a value I learned. And then hard work also, because nothing, as they say, right, nothing worth having ever comes easy. So when you work hard for something, it would pay back for sure.
Yes, correct.
And you should never give up.
Well, it took you 3 tries. There are others na, the second try pa lang, ayaw na nila eh. on the first try pa lang, ayaw na nila kasi nasasabihan ng, oh, to be a cabin crew is not for you, and, nadidibdib nila. So, I believe that, I mean, perseverance, hard work, these are very important values talaga that, especially training. Ako kasi, I've seen how, I've heard a lot about their training. I've seen it, iba eh. I mean, 3 lifelines,
Yes.
90% passing. It's just like having one whole college term packed
Correct.
in simply 72 days, right?
Yes.
Approximately 72 days.
During my time, I think it was 50.
50 days.
To, yeah, 50, around 50.
50 days. So imagine
Because
that.
that was pure domestic that
Yes.
time. Yes, correct.
Pure
now
domestic.
it's longer because they have international service.
International,
yes.
correct.
Mhm.
Wala na yung IUT, di ba?
Mhm.
International Upgrade
Correct.
Training. What should be the mindset of our future cabin crew or cabin crew aspirants? What should be their mindset on the first day they dream of becoming a cabin crew, or that commitment they make to themselves na gusto kong maging FA? Ano dapat yung mindset nila on that first day pa lang?
I think their mindset should be really on the positive side. Yes, yes, things might not go their way on the start or even the next, but they should always think positively. Even if during an interview or during an exam or during training something does not go well, they
Yes.
should have a positive mindset.
Yes.
Yes, what happened was negative. I didn't pass. That's negative. Pero get something out of it, learn from it, and then apply it on your next try, on your next exam, on your next interview. Because there's really a lot of learning experience you can get
Yes.
at every failure.
Correct.
Yes. So I really think that, as they say, every setback, right, is
Yes.
a way for a comeback. So you should really have a positive mindset. Just don't let the negative things get into you.
Yes. So, Ken, what are some tips? What are some tips for our future and aspiring cabin crew for them to, face another interview? Kasi, di ba,
Okay.
I mean, looking at your topic, is it too late to become a cabin crew, di ba? Minsan may iba, 5 try. We have some na umabot ng 10 and more,
Yes.
di ba?
Yes.
Ano yung tips mo for them na to prepare them for the next round, I mean, for them not to give up talaga.
I think first, it's never too late for
Yes.
anyone to be a cabin. Even if you're 25, you're 20, 21, or 25, even 30 or 30 and above, it's never too late. If you want the job, you should go and apply for it.
Yes.
Yes, I think everyone is welcome. So, age limit is behind us.
Yeah.
Everyone is welcome. So, let's get that straight up. I think age doesn't matter in this industry. If you're really fit for it, if you really want for it, go ahead and apply.
Yes.
For those who are failing more than tries, or for their 5th time, I think for them is to never lose that fire.
Yes.
If they really want it, they should go for it. And maybe the problem is that they're failing up to the 5th time because they're not changing.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not getting anything positive out of the failures that they encountered before. So during the interview process, the tip that I can give is for you, aside from you looking the part, yes, looking the part is one part of it.
Yeah.
You should look neat, your hair slicked back, for girls nakaban, with proper makeup and all the standing up straight, with a smile. One thing that I think that the interviewers, maybe not all, but what happened to me is that I think they're looking for someone who's positive.
Correct.
You should have a positive aura. Even if you have all the experience, I have a 3-year experience in Qatar Airways. I was ganyan. But you come across as someone who's overbearing, as someone who's, the interviewers would check, is this person someone that a passenger would approach? How can you say it? Parang komportable yung passenger to approach this if ever he or she becomes a cabin crew. Parang masungit yung dating nito eh. Parang hindi even if she has
Malakas yung dating.
Yes. So, aside from looking the part, you should also come across as genuine and someone who's not overbearing. Hindi pwedeng overconfident. You should look eager but not, parang, I want this, I'm fit for this, ako yung pinaka-best dito. That should not be the mindset. It should be, you really want this and you should have a positive aura. And if you're a positive person, it would come out naturally.
Yeah, correct. So, again, positivity is the key because your positive mindset will affect your actions, and remember that your actions will define whether you'll make it or not. Because what's important here is not just mindset, it's about action. If you really do take action, it's really gonna affect whether you're gonna make it or not.
Yes.
So,
And pero
yeah.
Sir Mon, hindi lang naman po pwede na positive lang. You should also, again, yun, parang twofold siya. Having the right attitude and having the right look.
Correct.
Pero kung dugyot naman yung itsura, pero positive po kayo, I'm going to get it, pero you didn't look the part.
Yes,
Just
of course.
Your what they call this, your polo is very loose, or you don't have a nice fitting pants or whatnot. It's really not gonna work. So twofold siya. It should be the attitude and personality, and then you really have to look the part.
Yes.
That's what they're looking for in the interview, based on my experience.
Yes. Actually, it's actually image talaga is very important sa airline. How you take care of yourself, how you project yourself, you're confident, how you show yourself, how you show yourself to the people, to the panel. They really check. I mean, I noticed it's not a matter of being light-skinned or dark-skinned.
Yes.
It's about having clear skin. You have to
Yes.
look presentable, right?
Look presentable.
Yes.
Yes. And to those who are aspiring to become cabin crew, you know yourself best, right? You know your weaknesses. You can't just go and apply because you want to, but if you think that, for example, your teeth, you have to get it fixed, have it braced, that's really something the interviewers are looking for a good set of teeth or a good set of eyes, clear skin. So yes, that's a given. So if you're weak on that area, you should work on it before you interview.
Yes.
And
or lose weight.
Yes, that's correct. And I don't think some people might say, di ba sir, some people might say na, masyado namang physical yung tinitignan, ba to artista search ba to, ganun. Pero honestly, di ba, pwedeng ganun yung maging feedback.
Correct.
Well, honestly, I think the criteria is to become a cabin crew, and part of it is looking the part, right? Because you are going to be the first person that the passenger looks at when they board an aircraft. And what do the passengers look at the first time they see you? Your face, right? So should be presentable, clear, with good set of tips, so you can engage them. You can engage them better. It would really help. So hindi naman na nag-discriminate on having, for example, a few acne. It's just that the work is set in a way that you are a frontliner.
Yes.
So you have to really look the part.
At siya, most of the time, ang cabin crew kaharap ng passenger At most times, hindi naman yung pilots, hindi yung ground crew. It's a cabin crew especially for a long-haul flight. I mean, mahina yung 30 minutes. It's really cabin crew talaga yung kaharap. And if you're gonna notice, most airlines, they do not have image models. Karamihan ng they do have image models ng mga celebrities, most airlines. Cabin crew nila kagad yun. Cabin crew. Ang image models. Because, aside from safety professionals, I believe that the cabin crew are also like the branding of the airline.
Correct, yes.
You guys represent the branding of the airline. So you really play a major role in really upholding the name, the values of the airline and all and everything. So, mabigat talaga yung dala yung responsibilities once you slip into your uniforms, right?
Yes.
Correct.
That's correct.
So, do you have other tips for, those people not only who went through failures, but also those na ngayon pa lang, they're still studying, but now pa lang they dream of, being in your shoes one day?
I think what I can say is, for now, just continue doing what they're doing. If it's really for you, it would come your way. You should just work hard on it, and I really hope to get to fly with everyone soon. And everyone is welcome to apply, so it's never too late, or it's never too early, I guess. Even if you fail more than 5 or whatever tries, you're really welcome to apply.
Yes. So at the end of the day, to answer the question, is it too late to become cabin crew? It is not.
Yes.
It is not too late to become a cabin crew. There are some who became a crew member at the age of 32. There are some at 35.
Yes.
And it's because they really made the requirements. They passed the training and all. They are really meant for the job. And I think that's what airlines are for. So, Ken, just one last question.
Yes.
Medyo surprise question to.
Yes, okay.
What to you is a Philippine Airlines cabin crew?
Sorry, what?
What to you is a Philippine Airlines cabin crew?
I think for me, a Philippine Airlines cabin crew shows the best of the Filipino to the whole world.
Yes.
Because the flag itself, you carry it. So wherever you are, whether you're in London, United States, or China or Korea, you bring the Philippines with you. And being a Philippine Airlines cabin crew means you represent the Philippines to the world. So I think that's really big shoes to fill, and the 3,000 cabin crew, we are ready to fill that shoes, and to those applying, you should be ready to be in that shoes also.
All right. So Ken, thank you so much
Thank you also, thank you.
for being in the show, for being our guest here at Fly High Manila TV. You have an Instagram, right? And you
Yes.
are also an influencer, right?
Correct, yes.
Yes. Could you share to our followers your Instagram account so they can follow you also?
Yes. So guys, do check out my Instagram account, ken.ortega, at ken.ortega on Instagram. Aside from working sa Philippine Airlines, you can see there the other things that I am busy with. I do lifestyle vlogging and social media stuff. So you should go and check it out.
Yeah. Are you also gonna start vlogging soon?
Yes, hopefully, yes, I can start vlogging. It's just that looking the right time,
Yeah.
maybe that time for it. Because right now, schedule is a bit tight with the things I'm doing. Pero it's something that I really want to explore.
Yes. So you're gonna start practicing. Welcome.
Yes.
I'm
I
Ken
can-
Turner.
yes.
Welcome to
Yes.
my vlog.
Yes.
Please do subscribe to my channel. And speaking of that, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel here, Fly High Manila TV. Please do hit that subscribe button. And later on, please do subscribe also to Ken's channel, but follow him on Instagram first. That's the most important thing for you to get in touch and to be updated. And if they have questions, can they get in touch
Yes.
with you on Instagram?
Yes, they can just send a direct message. I'll do my best to reply to the people who have questions regarding flying and Philippine Airlines or whatnot. And also, you can check on my Instagram account. It's not all about flying. You
Yes.
can also get fashion, lifestyle, and whatnot. So if you're into that kind of thing, you should really check out my account.
All right. So thanks so much again, Ken, for
Thank you.
being in
Thank
the
you.
show, and it's an honor to have you here. You're actually the 21st episode.
So watch for the 21st.
Yeah.
Watch out for the 21st episode.
Yeah, you're the 21st episode. So thank you for being here, and safe skies once you return back to flying. Safe skies, and again, it's never too late to become a cabin crew. Take it from Ken. He said it right there. All right? If you really want it, you're gonna do anything until makuha niya. Okay, thank you for watching, everyone, and cabin crew love, guys.